Hi everyone, today I want to tell you about my favorite headphones. As I promised in the previous video, UGREEN Max 5. I'll talk about their pros and cons and explain why at the moment this is option I like the most. From the packaging I only have the box left. In general there is nothing unusual here, the logo, model name, product image and a small list of key features. On the back the technical specifications are printed in smaller text. Inside the box you get the headphones themselves, available in black and white, earpads made of artificial leather which will wear out after a couple of years, USB-C charging cable, a 3.5mm audio cable for wired connection, a user manual and some additional documentation. The UGREEN Max 5 headphones are made of plastic with a metal headband. They have a familiar cup design that can rotate and fold for easier carrying. The headphones are available in black and white. In my case, I've already replaced the earbuds and the headband. I showed how to do that in a previous video. The link will be above if you are interested. So, these headphones are suitable for medium to large heads as the headband has enough adjustment range. Both the new earpads and the worn-out ones feel nice to the touch, but they can cause some sweating during long listening sessions, especially in summer. Other than that, they're really comfortable no matter how long I wear them, nothing presses and my head doesn't get tired. On the right ear cup there are control buttons, power on off, volume control, track switching, voice assistant activation and noise cancelling mode selection. The buttons have good travel and a clear click. Overall nothing special here. This model line is pretty similar across devices. On the left ear cup there is a USB-C charging port with a small indicator. The headphones also support wired connection via the included audio cable. Now let's talk about the sound and the features and why I like these headphones so much. The UGREEN Max 5 are equipped with the 40mm drivers and support high-resolution audio over Bluetooth 5.0. They also support high-res audio and the AAC, CBC and LDAC codecs. If we compare them to the UGREEN Studio Pro or Max 5C, yes, the Bluetooth version here is outdated, the others use 5.4 and even 6.0, but for some reason out of all these models, the UGREEN Max 5 has the cleanest sound. I can't really explain it, but everything feels well balanced, bass, mids and highs. Even though all these models have the same frequency range and the Studio Pro should technically sound better due to additional drivers, in my humble opinion, the Max 5 is currently the best device I've used for listening to music in this price segment. With other models there are usually small issues like muddy bass or an over fuzziness on low frequencies. With the UGREEN Max 5 these problems don't exist at all. As for the downsides, there's basically just one. The headphones work well with both Android and iOS, but for some reason on Windows 11 when connected via Bluetooth the sound can sometimes resemble headset quality audio. This issue doesn't exist on Windows 10. However, it's easily fixed by installing an additional driver for Windows called Alternative A2DP driver. I'll leave the link in the description. Also, keep in mind that not all Bluetooth adapters in laptops and some PCs support the LDAC codec, so make sure to check that. The UGREEN HiTune Max 5 headphones feature active noise cancelling that can reduce background noise by up to 43 decibels. By the way, when ANC is enabled during music or movie playback, it doesn't produce any extra noise, which is definitely a plus. I tested phone calls indoors and got overall good results. I'm heard clearly and I hear the other person well with no issues at all. Outdoors with moderate wind, the other person might notice a slight drop in quality when noise cancelling is active, but it's not critical. Overall, the microphone on the UGREEN Max 5 is fine for casual conversations, but I'll say right away it's not top or anything special. As for the battery, the UGREEN Max 5 have a built-in 600 mAh battery providing up to 90 hours of playback without noise cancelling and up to 55 hours with ANC enabled, which I think is pretty good. They also support fast charging. 10 minutes of charging gives about 4 hours of playback. A full charge takes around 2 hours. You can check the battery level through the indicator or on your smartphone app. There is also the UGREEN Home app, which you can find via search and download from the official website. For this headphone specifically, the app doesn't offer a lot of features, but you get battery level monitoring, free noise cancelling mode, low latency gaming mode, 8 equalizer profiles, dual device connection, customization of the multifunction button and volume buttons, notification language selection English, Chinese or ringtone. So to sum it up, the UGREEN Max 5 are an excellent choice, specifically for music listening. In my opinion, they're one of the best models in their lineup, with a great balance between bass, lows and mids. The downsides are non-top tier microphone and an older Bluetooth version, but none of that prevents you from enjoying their sound. Would I recommend buying the UGREEN Max 5? Yes, absolutely. In my opinion, this is a solid product and you definitely won't regret it buying it. The link to the headphones and their price will be in the video description. So guys, that's all from me. Thanks for watching. Please support the channel with a like and a subscription if you don't mind. It really helps with promotion. Stay tuned for more interesting videos and see you next time.